with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Raiders at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing now is Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ty Chandler with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. The run straight ahead with Genty. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
70 Ranger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On first down, it's Jeanty. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. You look at this Raiders defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game. Stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time. Made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. 2nd and 9 now. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
A 59-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second
On play action, Allen.
34-yard line.
Hyatt there to grab it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a
Allen going to change the look here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Alert! Look out!
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Alert! 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 Go!
Here's Allen to throw it. Complete right side to Hyatt.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Hyatt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have regained the lead. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments in the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, come on. Hey! Wrap on, lady.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll drop the throw.
40-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Oronde Gadsden, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
52. Five wide. 56. That's it.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Keandre Lambert-Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Raiders 21, Dolphins 17.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, Genty. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, back.
They'll They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The second down pass.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On the jump.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8.
Deputy. Franco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Morgan. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Alert! Half.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To the air, Allen. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 8 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
Josh Allen just might have the strongest arm in the NFL. And at 6'5", he can put his whole body into it, too. And this, an absolutely gorgeous throw. Perfect arm, and it results in a big, big pickup.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Chase Brown, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
They're going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. And it is caught. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Here we go. Stop. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Noel as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Dolphins 24.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Allen now looks to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, Genty. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jahdae Barron. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. Still going inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Keandre Lambert Smith with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 24.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. The give out of the gun to Genty. Taken down at the 42. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
6 yards.
Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
70, step up, track, 60.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's complete to DK. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 3 on the play.
They'll look to throw.
Dolphins.
That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 40-yard line.
Luka 19.
They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. They set up the screen to Miller. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, strike.
Back to throw here. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, 22 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And he's not going to get in as a try from 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some gamesmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 2. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 3rd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Dolphins 30.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On the zone, ready to give to Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Hot 70, hot 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 18.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll change things up.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Oronde Gadsden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
37.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Now Allen going to change it up. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. You can start stringing some runs together like this. You'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Right back to Brown. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now again, left side, Brown with it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it with Chandler. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 runs runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Five wide. Regular. Alert!
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Third and 8.
Take. Off 52. Gun. Hey, home. What's that?
Here's Allen. He's going to get that to his run back down the backfield. Touchdown, Raiders. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Oh, it's wide right. No good. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Pat the 50. 19 tight.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And he's got his man on the out route. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
48, Dolphins 45.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Now Allen to throw. Throwing to start the drive.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Chandler. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Regular. 180.
To the air, Allen. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
26-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
319.
Here's Chandler. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is indeed good. High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19. Truck tracking 60. Ready?
Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw.
49-yard line.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This for all the marbles. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.